Okay, welcome back. We are in Victory Road right now, and we are getting attacked by a Laron. So, this part is going to be where we start facing the Elite Four. Again, if you don't know how we're going to be doing this, I'm going to be taking on the first two members of the Elite Four, and then I will be passing it back to Rando, or Randonium Games, as he, I guess, now is calling himself. Either way, Rando is what he is in my heart. So he will then be taking on the last two Elite Four members as well as the champion. And then afterwards, probably give it a week or two, we'll see. I'll be taking on the any of the post-game stuff. At least try and get the see if we can catch the legendaries. Who knows? That's gonna be rough, but it'll be fine. Hopefully. So, how's everybody's day? That's great. I'm glad to hear. Okay, I'll stop now. Yeah. Come on, Crunch. You should be taking him out. And there he goes with full restore. I am very opposed to mooks just having, like, healing items. I get a gym leader having one for the added challenge, but, like, this just is... ugh. It just prolongs a fight for no reason. Alright. Send out Aggron because it's an electrode. I very much like to not get exploded. Self-destructed. Spark. And of course it paralyzes. Why would it not? And there it goes. It's what you kind of expect. But since we're a rock type, rock and steel, self-destruct is basically nothing. Alright. Back to Rando. Since I'm kind of doing this like very last minute, because I think this part goes up on Monday and it's currently Saturday. I've already seen like the most recent Rando episode or episodes, and he found it very sweet that I named Snow Run after him. Little did he know that I was very tempted to name it Browns just to spite him, but I refrained because I'm a nice friend. Although friends screw each other over sometimes. No, I won't do it to him right now. Maybe in Diamond we'll do that. Because yes, that is going to be the next game that we do. Well, I for sure will do. I think he'll probably join me. It just has to be the right timing for it. But that probably won't be for another year and a half or so. I like to kind of keep at least a year gap between games of the same series. Generally, just so, one, I'm not getting tired, but also, you know, things are still interesting for... We're still, you know, kind of keeping things interesting. And maintaining, you know, the series. So this is kind of like a rematch. against the 7th gym leaders, because this one guy has both a Lunatone and a Soul Rock. Fight. Yay, he is down. Alright, cool. This is way easier than the the 7 gym leaders. Man, those two sucked. But yeah, back to the diamond thing. Might be wondering why not platinum. I mean, we've done crystal and emerald. Why not do platinum next? And here's the thing: I've never played platinum. Not that that's like a disqualifier for doing a Pokemon game, as long as I've done the generation at some point. I mean, past like Gen 4, I don't know what we're gonna do, because I've never played anything past Gen 4. But the reason why I want to do Diamond is because that's the one that I grew up with. So yeah, that's the one that started it all. Well, for me, at least. It's the only gen that I ever got the entire Pokédex. Not just like the Sinnoh Pokédex, but like the whole thing. Sword. It's a Ludicolo! I love Ludicolo. Looks so happy. I kind of wish we would have gotten Ludicolo, but someone decided that he didn't want to use Ludicolo. And then I decided that I didn't want to use Lombre, because Rando wasn't leveling him up for me. 5 times, wow. Yep, use that full restore. Thank you for wasting more of my time. Four times as well. It's honestly pretty good. Like, this battle we actually got really lucky with the arm thrust. Got a 5, a 4, and I think another 4 here. Actually, it might even be a 5 again. 4, okay. Metacham. Metacham is actually kind of annoying to deal with. Like, even with a dark-type move, it resisted pretty well. I think because it's a more physical type Pokemon. Maybe, I don't know. But, like, we hardly... I think it's because Metacham is half fighting as well. So it kind of negates the strength we have against it with the Dark-type move. Ironically, Ice actually did way more damage. Ouch. It also does way more damage to us. Thankfully, we outspeed it, so we're able to take it out before it can finish us off. Take that, Michelle. Alright. think it's almost time to leave here. I believe we're pretty close to the end of this place. Alright. You do gotta be careful with these. If you're doing this blind like I am, or, well, in the dark like I am, you need to make sure that you push down on that one, not over on the other one, because otherwise you block your path. Alright, let's get out of here. Damn it. This one you can't avoid, unfortunately. He's kind of blocking the entire thing. Thankfully, his Pokemon aren't really anything too scary. Well, at least Cacturne isn't. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Glalie isn't like half dark. It kind of gives off the impression that it would be ice dark. I will say, I never understood why ice is considered weak to water. Or more like, ice attacking water is weak. Water attacking ice is neutral. Like, internally, I see ice as freezing water, which would make ice strong against water. But that is not the case, obviously. Stop using Protect, you're just wasting time. Thankfully, they can't protect forever. I think at some point it stops working or something. Either that or you just run out of protects and it's like... Alright. Unfortunately, we are going to fight this guy. We're going to fight the girl on the... like, during training, but I'm not going to show that off. Because that's unnecessary. And just kind of lengthens this past what I really want to do and deal with. But failed. I really wish Rock Smash was stronger. Like, it would make it being an HM at least tolerable if it was actually good. Apparently, Fist Pump had an Oranberry on him. Sure, I guess. I don't know. Past, like, the third gym, Oranberries are kind of useless. It's like 10 health, that's nothing at this point. I think it's 10 health, yeah. It's like, I think it's half of what a potion is. Ooh, the Dusclops. Don't think we've ever seen one of those. Or at least I haven't. In the game. Obviously I have, but, like, in my parts. Screw you. Okay. This is an obnoxious fight. Because it uses Protect. Basically, its strategy is to poison me, and then protect itself until I die from poison. Yeah. What an ass. Or at least, yeah. And of course, we leave it with 2 HP. And then I think it's, yeah, it does something like that. I had to guess, we try and crunch again, or hits us with something. Yeah, it uses fucking full restore. What an asshole. Again, regular mooks should not have healing items. Such... That fight should have been ours, but whatever. Alright. This is payback. Such bullshit. Ugh. I just want to get to the end. Alright. Here we go. We are at the Pokemon League. Make sure to heal. Do. Okay.
3,000 years later.
Basically, yeah. Man, I hate grinding so much. Ugh. It's honestly the worst. Like, I don't even mind it in, like, Final Fantasy games. Because at least with that, you're grinding up your entire party all in one battle. With Pokemon, you have to do it for every Pokemon that you want to be any good. But, yeah. Anyways. Thankfully, you guys do not have to suffer through that. I had to. That's why this took so long to record, originally. Because I got to the Elite Four. It was like, and I'm looking at the list of members, and it was like, I'm gonna have to get us at least all above 50, just so Rando has a chance against the later ones. So, in that time, just learn Seismic Toss. Our first our first opponent is Sydney, which is the Dark type member. So the thing with Seismic Toss is it's based off of whatever level you are. So since we are level 51, it does 51 damage. But yeah, Hariyama's going to be the MVP for this guy, due to it being a fighting type and all of these basically being dark. Come on, take him out! Take him out! Always has to leave them with 1 HP. That way they can use their healing potions. Can't let the player actually take out everyone in one hit, because then they wouldn't be allowed to use healing options at all. It is kind of frustrating, but like it's more tolerable to me in a fight like this with an actual elite over like just a regular mook being annoying. So, I think this guy only has one, however. Alright, come on. You can do it. You can hit him. Okay, confused. Is confused. And he hits. Nice. I don't think our attack actually gets affected, however. I think it's strictly whatever level you are. So it's not a bad move, but it is a little limited because of that. I don't want to use our ice type move, I want to save Ice Beam as much as I can for Rando, because he's going to need it against the Dragon types. And against one or two other Pokemon later on. Alright, we got Absol. Absol. This is kind of scary, though. That sword stance is definitely nothing to mess with. Of course, can't ever finish them off in one go. Always have to leave them with a bit of health. That way they can heal. Yeah, that hurt a lot. For some reason, it knows a flying type move. It's great. Thankfully, able to take him out. And I think there's at least two other. Okay. Glalie should be able to handle Cacturn. I will use an ice type move for this one, just because it, I think, is reasonable, seeing as how we don't have any type of fire moves. I mean, like, that's the thing. Ice is strong against grass, which covers pretty much what fire does. I think the only other typing that fire is really good against is steel. Which, you know, sometimes you can exploit another weakness from the Pokemon that has steel, depending upon what it is. But, I mean, ground is also good against steel. Alright. Thunder, hit! Yep, of course. Slower stance, oh no. Come on. We can do it. There we go. I know Sword Stance is a very infamous move in Nuzlocke, since it can be very dangerous. So, alright, that was Sydney. So we got one more we have to do. Alright, Phoebe, let's do this. So, Phoebe is Ghost type. Very interesting outfit for being a Ghost type, but whatever. But, go Mighty Anna. Mighty Anna is definitely going to be the MVP for this fight. Which is the reason why I didn't, like, bother leveling Mighty Anna up quite as much. Because I don't think Mighty Anna is going to be as important in later fights as it is in this one. Thankfully, he's not being aggro. He's just protecting, which is annoying, but it's manageable. Super effective. That's the first Dusclops. And yes, I did say first. There is, unfortunately, another one that we have to fight. I do like how this team is palindrome. So we start off with Dusclops, or whatever. Then we get a Banette. I think that's how you say it, but I could be wrong. Which I don't think we've seen at this point. Or at least not in my parts. Frick you. I guess I'd rather you use it now than later, but still. I really want to know why Bite is doing more damage than Crunch. Alright, so we got Sableye. I think we're going to switch out to Mudkip. Just use a strong... just use Surf, because Surf is just a strong move. Since we can't get a typing advantage against Sableye. Because I think the thing is Sableye is part Ghost and part Dark, so Fighting type doesn't work on it, because... Also, I don't understand that. I realize that Sableye has high evasiveness, but it's a tidal wave. How do you avoid that? Other than using, like, Fly. Anyways. Fighting type doesn't hit it because it's part Ghost, which makes it pretty much not immune, but it doesn't have like a pure weakness, like a ×4 weakness. Alright, there we go. One more. Dusclops. And this one is way more aggressive than the previous one was. Yeah. It cuts all the shit. It just starts using Earthquake. And a frickin' berry. What a jerk. Of course, it doesn't actually take him out, because that would be too easy. Alright, we're good. That's it. Yeah, that is it for this part, and for these first two Elite Four members. So, make sure to check out Rando's channel next week, as he finishes up the Elite Four and the Champion.